Good morning, students. I have uploaded the PPT, Ahmed, in the Google Classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
You got it?
Hello. Hello, ma'am.
You got the PPT? Module 4 I have uploaded in the Google Classroom. You got it? Naveen?
Hello. Yes, ma'am. Module for PPT, right, ma'am? I have downloaded it here.
Can you able to see the PPT?
Not it, ma'am.
Naveen?
No, ma'am.
Any doubt in the previous class portion?
No, ma'am.
Your MCQ exams are over. Can you able to hear me or not?
Ma'am, we are able to hear you, ma'am.
Okay, today we are. Can you able to see the PPT screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you able to see the PPT screen?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, today we are going to discuss. So far we discussed module 1 and module 2. So next we will discuss today the module 4, quality assurance. After completing this quality assurance, we will go with the unit 3. So if you take the unit 4, quality assurance, we are going to discuss the following topics in quality assurance. First, we will discuss what is quality assurance, what do you mean by quality, and how quality assurance is different from quality check. Then we will discuss the concepts of quality like quality control, quality assurance, and cost of quality. The next topic is software quality assurance and what are the activities and process elements associated with the quality assurance. Then comes software quality activities. So the activities like software reviews, inspections, audits. Within reviews, we have 5 types of review process like walkthroughs, peer reviews, and the various elements associated with each and every aspect and the differences between different types of software review techniques. And in inspection, we will discuss in detail what is inspection, how it is different from software review, and audits, software audits, the major difference between software reviews, inspections, and audits. The next topic we are going to discuss software review reliability. So what is software reliability and how the reliability is measured and what are the different aspects associated with software reliability. Then we will discuss quality attributes like correctness, reliability, usability, integrity, portability, maintainability, and interoperability. And the last topic, Ishikawa 7 basic tools that can be used to measure the software quality assurance. So the technique proposed by him and what are the 7 tools which we can make use to measure the quality of a software product. Can you able to see the PPT screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you able to hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. I think there was settings change. So these are the topics we are going to discuss. So our first topic is what is quality assurance and quality concepts like quality control, quality assurance, and cost of quality. So from the picture itself, we can easily understand in testing, our aim is to assure the quality as well as and control the process of quality through quality control parameters. So the quality assurance deals with the prevention of errors, prevention of defects and errors, and quality control deals with the detection of existing bugs and eliminating the bugs. I think in your class, all of you paid a fee, no? Naveen, you paid complete fee?
Yes, ma'am. Through liquid loan. Yes, ma'am.
And Ahmed, you also paid, no? And Rahul also paid, it seems. Because we are
Yes, ma'am.
getting many circulars from the exam section and Samir and sir regarding fee payment.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, the first topic is quality. You know very well, quality means that a product satisfies the demands of the specification. So while creating a product, we are giving a specification or we are taking the functional and non-functional specifications which we are going to implement in our software product. So the mentioned or the specifications taken from the end users, if it is implemented in our project and if it satisfies all the specifications, then we can say the quality of the software is good. It also means achieving a high level of customer satisfaction with the product. And the software performs well and it gives the maximum satisfaction to the end user, we can say the quality is good. In software systems, this is difficult because customer quality requirements say it's based on the reliability as well as efficiency, often conflict with the developer quality requirements, maintainability or reusability. So the software should be easy to maintain and easy to reuse. Uh, after after 1 year, 2 year, if it is not supporting any upgradation as well as reusability or modification, and it is easy to maintain, then only we can say the quality is good. Software specifications are often incomplete, inconsistent, ambiguous. So during the analysis and design stage, we are mentioning all the functional and non-functional specifications. But if it is all implemented in our project, then we can say the quality is good. If it is incomplete and the consistency is not good, and if it is repeatedly doing, if concurrency is not there, and if it is ambiguous, we cannot say the product is quality one. So we have to consider the functional specifications are completely implemented in our project, and it's achieving the efficiency, reliability, and it is easy to maintain, and reusability option is there, and it is complete in all aspects, and no inconsistency and unambiguous. We can say the quality, the product is a qualitative product. And if you take the definition of quality, operationally, the word quality refers to products. A product is quality product if it is free from defect. Usually we'll use the terms quality, quality assurance, quality check, quality control, all those things with automobile products or any physical elements or any manufactured product. But the same term quality is used along with software products also. So in general, if the product is free from defects, we can say it is a qualitative one. And the quality definition differs from producer point of view as well as customer point of view. In producer's point of view, the quality has 4 characteristics: doing the right thing, doing it in the right way, and doing it in the right the first time, and doing it on the time without exceeding the cost. So if the 4 characteristics are fulfilled, means we can say based on producer, the manufacturer point of view, the product is a qualitative product. So it has to do the right thing at the right time, at the right moment, and it has to do the work in the first time itself without exceeding the cost. So that is the quality term in with respect to producer or manufacturer or the developer's point of view. If you take the same quality term with respect to customer, if the product meeting the requirements is a producer's view of quality, this is view of the organization's responsibility for the project and process and the products and services acquired, developed and maintained by those processes. So the customers, the end users or the actual users point of view, the services should be good and it should be developed as per the parameters, and the processes which are carried out by the product should be good. So any doubt with respect to the definition of software quality?
No, ma'am.
Then what is the difference between quality and quality assurance? Means quality is meeting the requirement, expectation, the needs of the customer and free from defects, lacks the substantial variance. So if it fulfills the needs of the customer and if it is free from defects and it's not having any lacking point, we can say it is a qualitative product. There are standards needs to follow to satisfy the customer requirements. So to meet the quality standards, we are following the standards like ISO standards, CMM standards, and IEEE standards. If we follow the standard metrics, then our product should is a qualitative
1. Then what do you mean by quality assurance? Means assurance is provided by organization's management. It means giving a positive declaration on the product which obtains confidence for the outcome. So the assurance is given by the manufacturer or the company. It says that the product manufactured by the particular organization or the software is having the standards. They are giving an agreement, or they are giving an declaration stating that they followed all the standards, and whatever specification given by the software will be fulfilled by the software product. It gives a security that the product will work without any glitches as per the expectations or request. So whatever the specification and the functions mentioned by the software will be fulfilled, and there won't be any setbacks. So that is assurance. Assurance means the organization or the manufacturer is giving an assurance to the end users or the buyers. So our whatever specification we are giving, that will the functionalities will be fulfilled by the software product. So assurance means we are giving an agreement or we are giving a promise. So the assurance is given by the manufacturer or the developer. Quality means the software product is having the maximum efficiency. It performs well without any setbacks. So you got the difference between what is software quality and what is software quality assurance. Any doubt with this?
No, ma'am.
So next comes how the quality assurance is different from quality check. So the quality assurance is represented as QA, and QC means quality check. Quality assurance is known as QA and focuses on preventing the defect. The assurance main idea is to prevent any defects or errors or damages or any, in case of software product, the maximum efficiency with the high quality specifications. And the quality assurance ensures that the approaches, techniques, methods, and processes are designed for the project or implemented correctly. So every software product will have its own approach, technique, and method and processes that are designed and implemented correctly as per the norms. And quality assurance activates, monitor, verify that the processes used to manage and create the deliverables have been followed and are operative. So the various processes and activities, functionalities are active in the active and operative in the software product. It recognizes flaws in the process. Quality assurance has to complete before quality control. So first we will check for test, go for testing. Through testing, we are ensuring the quality assurance. Once the quality assurance is done, then it will go to the quality control. So if you take the major difference between quality assurance and quality check, we can say the quality assurance is the superset, where we are focusing on prevention of the bugs and prevention of bugs, plan and verify. So we'll create the quality plan and we will verify the software product for bugs and errors. In case of quality check, it will detect any existing, the control will check the or detect the errors in the software product, and it, according to the errors, it will act and it will validate and eliminate the bugs. Assurance means we will check for the bugs. If the bugs are there, we will eliminate the, we'll create a testing plan and test cases, and using the test plan and test cases, we will eliminate the bugs and errors, and we will re-verify, verification and validation will be done. Once the assurance is done, then it will go to the quality control, where the further it will be checked for the bugs and errors. Accordingly, it will act and it will validate. The final, the quality control will be issued. Then what is quality control means? Control is to test or verify actual results by comparing it with the defined standards. So we have our own standards or the specificational aspects. The standards are met in the software or not, that will be verified through quality control. In quality control is known as QC and focuses on the identifying the defects. It focuses on identifying the defects. It ensures that the approaches, techniques, methods, and processes are designed in the project are following correctly. So whatever we mention, the technique we are following, whatever the methods and processes we are following, that are implemented in the project or not, that will be cross-verified by making use of quality control techniques. Quality control activities monitor and verify that the project deliverables met the defined quality standards. So whatever the standards and the deliverables, the specifications and functionalities that are implemented or not, that will be verified through quality control. The quality control is a reactive process and it is a detection in nature. Control means detecting. So detecting means they will check each and every functionality. They will cross verify each and every integrated modules, front end, back end, and the databases. Everything they will re-verify. It recognizes the defects. Quality control has to complete the quality assurance process. Through quality control only, we are assuring the product is qualitative one. So the quality control is the subset and quality assurance is the superset. So you got the idea what is quality control and what is quality
Yes, ma'am.
assurance.
Yes, ma'am.
So you got the major difference between quality assurance and quality check. Quality control is the subset where we will detect for the errors and we will cross verify and validate the functionalities and efficiency. Then in quality assurance, we will check for the same bugs and errors and we will go for the testing and test cases and test plans and strategies. Then we will verify and validate. The next topic is called the cost of quality. So what do you mean by cost? I think we already discussed software cost in the first module also. We had 2-3 slides, software cost, quality, testing cost. What is cost? Any idea? Naveen?
Yes, ma'am. Like the cost to maintain that application with quality or producing with software with proper quality.
Okay, what are the different types of cost associated with software quality?
Like prevention cost and the internal failure cost.
Prevention cost, yes.
Internal failure cost, external failure cost.
Yes. Yes, cost of quality is the cost incurred during to deliver a quality product to the client. So while creating a project itself, we'll allocate some money for the testing process. Say if the project is for 1 year, we will take how much total cost we need to implement the project, how much time we need to implement the project. So the total duration will be divided for various life cycle stages. Like analysis will assign 2 months, design will take 2 months, implementation will take 2 months, and testing we may assign another 2 months. So like that we will during the project planning we will allocate time and cost for each and every stages of our project. The same way we need to assign some money for testing process. So testing or for certification like ISO certified product or CMM certified or IEEE certification or we are going for so many standard certifications for our software products. So if the software is certified and quality checked and quality assured, then the customers will feel better and they will have so the overall value, the overall performance of the product will be assured. So the cost, with the various cost factors associated with testing, quality check, quality assurance is called cost of quality. So it is represented as COQ, cost of quality. It is the cost incurred to deliver a quality product to the client. So the various cost factors associated with the testing, quality assurance and quality check is called cost of quality. The cost includes the cost of activities taken up proactively in a planned way to prevent defects and deliver good quality. So the cost of quality is used to prevent the defects, identify the bugs, and to perform the test cases, test plan, and to deliver the good quality software. Cost of quality are marketing cost, requirements gathering cost, team budgeting cost, contract and negotiation cost. So the different costs associated with the testing, quality assurance, quality control, and quality certification is termed as cost of quality. We are using two different formulas to evaluate the cost of quality. The first formula is cost of quality is equivalent to cost of control, quality control, and plus cost of failure of control. So the cost which we need to perform the quality control, like a testing, test plan, test case, and other review meetings, internal audits, external audits. So that is called cost of quality control. And if the quality check and quality assurance fails because of different parameters, the failure cost also added together to calculate the cost of quality. And the second formula is cost of quality is equivalent to cost of good software quality plus cost of poor software quality. Good software quality means if the to make the product and good product, we are performing so many unit testing, integration testing, and system testing. So the cost incurred to perform the various testing activities is called cost of good software quality. And during the testing also, we may fail to find out the bugs and errors. So that is called cost of poor software quality. And the cost of good quality software is categorized into two major cost of good quality. Is prevention cost as well as detection and approval cost. Prevention cost is associated with preventing the defect or preventing or eliminating future defects. It includes the cost to prevent bad quality, continuous training for developers, designing to able to design and develop code that is easy to maintain, follow the process, and adheres to performance and security standards. So the various training process, the cost needed for training the software testing team, and the cost related with the review meetings, the cost related with buying the new tools and techniques. So those costs will come under prevention cost. And the category detection and appraisal cost, the cost incurred to determine conformance to quality requirements. This includes the cost of developing test design cases with the full coverage of business requirements, performance checks, and application checks. So the cost which we need for checking the performance, application, checking the application, the various business requirements cost, and appraisal and deduction activities related cost. Those things will come under deduction and appraisal cost. The cost also includes setting up various testing environments, creating relevant test data, testing defect logging, automation scripts, and test tracking. Those costs also will come under cost of good quality cost. So any doubt? So the cost of quality is categorized into two types. One is cost of good software quality and cost of poor software quality. Cost of good software quality is categorized into prevention cost and deduction and appraisal cost. Prevention cost is the cost which are needed, the money which we are spending for designing the test cases, test plans, giving training to the testing team, and following the security standards, checking the performance parameters. That cost is called prevention cost. And appraisal cost is the cost which the money which we are spending for creating the testing environment, creating the test data, creating the log files, and creating the automation scripts for performing the automated testing process, defect tracking and bugs tracking. Those costs are called appraisal cost. So far we discussed in the basic concepts in software metrics, like quality assurance. What is quality assurance? The quality assurance is the process or plan to eliminate the defects in our project. And quality control is an agreement with the discovery of defects and modifying them while making the product. And if you say quality assurance detect the weaknesses, and quality check detects the defects, and quality assurance is a process oriented technique, and quality check is product oriented process. Quality assurance is having a number of steps, so it is a process. And quality control means we will take the final product and we'll check for the product, what are the defects, what are the hidden errors. So quality control is product oriented, quality assurance is process oriented, and quality assurance is failure prevention system. So our aim in quality assurance is to apply and process in such a way that in near future or in future there won't be any defects or any failures. And quality control is a failure detection system. If some defects found or if some errors found, we will apply the quality control methods to detect and prevent the failure. So you got the idea? Any doubt with the basic concepts of what is quality control, what is cost of quality?
No, ma'am.
And your SQA MCQ is on Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
The portion is you will get MCQ questions from the PPTs only, and it will be simple questions of ABCD choice. And this portion is module 1 and module 2.
Okay.
Okay, our next topic is called software quality assurance. Then we will discuss software quality assurance activities like software reviews, inspection techniques, and auditing techniques. To take the software quality assurance activities, we can categorize into 3 major types: defect prevention, defect reduction, and defect containment. So the defect prevention, for the preventing the defects in our software products, we are using the education and training. We can make use of we can educate the software developers, developing team and the testing team more about the technologies and more about the programming skills. So education and training will come under detection, defect prevention technique, and making use of the formal methods and the best practices comes under prevention technique, and better managed processes, using the best managed processes and use of specific software tools. So these concepts will come under prevention of software defects. And if you take the defect reduction, so in defect reduction, we'll have the concepts called inspection techniques, formal technical reviews, and checklists and walkthroughs, and testing process. So the topics what we are going to study, like formal technical reviews and inspection and review process, will come under defect reduction process. The aim of reviews, inspections, and peer reviews, all those things will come under, that will be conducted in different stages of the process to reduce the, if you conduct reviews, that time itself will identify the bugs and errors. So that will reduce the defects in our software process. And if you take the defect containment process, the various methods like software fault tolerance, safety assurance, hazard elimination, and hazard control, those things will come under defect containment. So the software quality assurance is broadly classified into prevention, reduction, and containment. So under the reduction technique only, we are having the inspection techniques for technical reviews and walkthroughs and testing methods. If you take the various quality management activities, we have the major activities like quality assurance, quality planning, quality control. So the assurance is to establish organizational procedures and standards for quality. So following an method, process, and standards will come under quality assurance. Under planning, we'll have select applicable procedures and standards for the particular project and modify those as required. During the quality planning, based on the type of project, based on the type of environment, according to the project, we will go for the models, methods, and procedures. Say if I am going to create a project based on cloud-based environment, I need to choose the technologies and methods and techniques that can suit to the cloud-based environment. And if I am choosing an web page design or Android-based application, in that case, I need to choose the methods and technologies that can be used suitable for the particular project. So that is called quality planning. And if you take the parameter quality control, ensure that procedures and standards are followed by the software development team. So in control, what we will do, the quality control team will make its own procedures and standards so that they can control the defects and errors and maintain the standard. The quality management should be separate from project management to ensure independence. The project management, the development team should be totally different, and the quality control team like testing, quality assurance, and internal and external audit teams, that should be totally different. Then only the overall quality of your software will be maintained. So any doubt with respect to the topic, quality management activities?
No, ma'am.
So we'll see two more slides, then we will stop the class. Okay.
Okay.
Next topic is software quality assurance. So we were discussing about the various quality assurance techniques only. So the assurance is a set of activities which ensure process, procedures, as well as the standards are suitable for the project and implemented correctly. And the software quality assurance is a process which works parallel to development of software. So the assurance team should work parallel with the software development team. It focuses on improving the process of development of software so that problems can be prevented before they become major issue. So the assurance team's the main idea is to prevent the defects and errors in the early stage itself, so that it won't be a big issue in the later stage. Software quality assurance is a kind of umbrella activity that is applied throughout the software process. So it is an umbrella activity like spiral model or win-win spiral model. It is an iterative process. So until we'll get the perfect result, we need to repeat the process. So it is having set of umbrella kind of activities. And if you take the software quality assurance, is a management approach, formal technical reviews, multi-testing strategy, effective software engineering technology, measurement and reporting mechanism is necessary to prevent the major bugs and defects and to ensure the quality. So why we are going for software quality assurance means it's having its own major benefits. The software quality assurance produces high quality software, and high quality application serves time and cost. So if your software is with having good standard and efficiency, that will definitely increase the brand name, as well as the time and cost will be saved. Software quality assurance is beneficial for better reliability. So the reliability of your software product will be very good. And the software quality assurance is beneficial in the condition of no maintenance for a long time. So if you want, no need to spend much time for maintenance. Otherwise, every 3 months, 6 months, or every 1 year, we need to spend a lot of money to upgrade and to maintain the software product, improving the process of creating software. So if you follow the quality standards and assurance standards, it will automatically increase the overall performance of your software. It improves the quality of the software. The major disadvantage of software quality assurance is there are a number of disadvantages of assurance. Some of them include adding more resources. We need to spend extra resources for quality checking, quality assurance, and employing more workers to help maintain quality and so much. So we need to maintain a separate team for quality check, quality assurance and testing, and we need extra resources and softwares to maintain the quality. So the next, so far we discussed what is software quality assurance. So the next topic is software quality assurance activities. So the major activities in software quality assurance is categorized into software reviews, software inspections, and software audits. If you take the figure from the picture itself, you can easily understand. If you take the level of formality, how the quality is assured means, initially during the early stage, we will go for the inspections. We'll have more inspections so that the supervisor or the test manager or test lead, they will inspect the software, whatever created in the early stage itself to prevent the major errors and bugs. And the second stage will have the technical reviews where the software will be presented to the review team, where the internal and external members will be there. They will check for the software and they will give their review comments. Once the next stage after the reviews, once the software is somewhat completed partially, that time the walkthrough will be conducted, so that the other external team expert committee will go walk through your product and they will give their valuable comments. In the later stage, we'll have the informal reviews and meetings so that any major bugs and errors hidden in the software can be eliminated. So from the diagram, you can understand, we'll have the software inspections, software technical reviews, then software walkthroughs, then formal and informal review meetings. If you take what is review and what is software review and what is the software review and testing means, a software system is more than a code. It is set of related artifacts. Those may contain defects or problems that should be reworked or removed. So to eliminate the hidden errors and defects, a quality related attribute of those artifacts should be evaluated. So the quality of the software should be eliminated, the bugs should be eliminated, and the quality should be evaluated by making use of the review meetings. Reviews allow us to detect and eliminate errors, defects early in the software lifecycle. So if you conduct the review meetings, so say the analysis is done, the algorithm is for identified, the methodology, the major coding part, software hardware requirements, everything is identified means, then we'll have an zeroth review or the first review one meeting where the problem statement, literature review, the techniques, methodology, what we are going to apply, and the hardware software specification, what we are going to implement, everything will be identified, and that can be presented to the review team where they will give their comments whether the particular language is suitable for the project or not, the problem is identified properly or not, the technique what we are going to apply is suitable for the that will give the maximum result or not, that can be reviewed through the review meetings. A code review usually reveals directly the location of the bug, while testing requires a debugging step to locate the origin of the bug. So if you are conducting the code review and general review presentation review meetings, so that will easily trace out the errors and bugs in the code. Adherence to coding standards can be checked by testing. So through the whether the coding standards, naming standards, coding standards, the efficiency parameters, best practices are used in your project or not can be checked by using review meetings. If you take the review meetings, we can categorize the reviews as a desk check, uh, peer reviews, walkthroughs, inspections, and audits. Desk check means if your project team is having 5 members, so each member will be dealing with a particular component or a particular module. Once the first module from different team members are developed, then all the team members, all the 5 team members in the project team can sit together in the desk, and they can explain their coding, and then they can exchange their ideas among themselves, so that the error from any particular module can be easily identified by other team members. So in a table or in a desk, all the 5 or 6 team members will sit together, and they will discuss about the project with various aspects. So that that kind of review is called desk check. And the second type is called peer reviews. Peer reviews means one testing team, one project team will evaluate other project teams. If there are 2 projects currently ongoing in a particular organization, one project, the project developed by team 1 will be evaluated by team 2, and the team 2's project will be evaluated by team 1. So the team 1 will present their project to the team 2. They will listen to their project, and if they find any logical or programming or technical errors, so that will be identified by other peer team members. So that is called peer reviews. The third type is called walkthroughs. During walkthroughs, the team members from other organizations or open source people will come and evaluate your project. And during inspection, the certified people or the inspection team like ISO inspection or IEEE certification teams, the other standardizing organizations will come to will come and check your project. And during audits, what they will do, they will take the overall product or the software, and they will check for various performance, usability, efficiency, memory, adaptability, reliability, concurrency. Those kind of parameters will be evaluated through the audits. So these are the 5 types of reviews that can be used in software quality assurance. So the types of reviews are desk check, peer reviews, walkthroughs, inspections, and audits. So any doubt with respect to the reviews, types of reviews?
No, ma'am.
When is the next class? Have any other class today? Afternoon?
No, ma'am.
Shall we continue? Shall we finish this particular reviews and types? Another 5 slides.
Okay, ma'am.
So the upcoming slides, we are going to discuss about what is a desk check, peer reviews, walkthroughs, inspections, and audits in detail. So if you take the peer review, we know very well in a UG project as well as in PG project, we will be having review meetings, project review 1, project review 2, project review 3, and final review, like that. So in each review, the review 1, they will check for your title, hardware, software configuration, and problem statement. Review 2, they may check for your methodology and functional and non-functional specification. During review 3, they may check for your implementation and results. In the final review, you need to give the overall presentation. So while creating any review, you need to create a review plan. So the review plan should contain the following aspects. So when we are conducting review 1, in the review 1 itself, we should have the review 1 should be conducted to check for the following aspects, like what is the goal of the particular review, what are the items we are going to check in the project, and what are the preconditions, whether they registered the project, whether they identified the guide for the project. So the preconditions for the review should be satisfied. And roles, team size, participants. What are the roles in a particular project? What is the team size, whether 3 members or 4 members or individual project? And participants, whether only all are developers or any testing team, any design team involved in the project. Then training requirements. for the any special training or any special software or open source tools, equipments, hardware, software components they need for the project. Or if the project is to present the review or to conduct the review, any special training required. And review steps and procedures. What are the steps and procedures we are going to follow, and checklist and other related documents to be distributed to the participants. So we will create a checklist, and each and every parameter in the checklist should be verified during the review meeting. Time requirements, how much time you are going to allot, whether half an hour or 1 hour or 10 minutes, like that. And the nature of the review, log and summary report. After the review is over, what are the defects, what are the things they found, whether it is okay, all the components are fulfilled or not, and they need to create a summary report. And rework and follow up. So if anything to be reworked or anything to be redefined, that should be noted down. And when they come for the next review, that time they will cross verify whether the report, rework, whatever they assigned is follow up action is taken by the review team or not. Whatever the comments passed by during the review one should be fulfilled before they come for the review 2 meeting. So these are the components we need to check during each and every review meeting. The next topic is called desk check. As we discussed, desk check is called self check. So within the project team, all the 5 project team members will self check among themselves. It is an informal review performed by the author of the artifact. Say in a project team, there are 5 members. One is a project lead and other are programmer, designer and other people. So they will discuss among themselves, and they will check their progress, whether they are going as per that specification or not. So it is a kind of self check within the team, within the project team, to review their progress. The next, in a desk check itself, what we will do means, in desk check, it is a simple review in which the author of the work product distributes it to other 1 or more reviewers. So the work will be divided among all the people. The work allocation, modules allocation, the responsibilities, roles will be discussed during the desk check. The author sends a copy to the work product to select project team members. The team members read it and then write up defects and comments to send back to the author. So the project leader or team members, they will identify the roles and responsibilities and the work product, what kind of product they're going to create, what are the specifications. So they will discuss among themselves. They will try to understand the various aspects. If any defects and comments they want to discuss, that will be noted, that will be sent back to the project lead or the project head. The third type is called peer reviews. In a peer review, I show you mine and you show me yours. That is called peer review. So the author of the reviewed items does not participate in the review. Effective techniques that can be applied when there is a team with 2 or more persons for each role, like analyst, designer, programmer, technical writer, etc. So all the people in the project team, like project analyst, project designer, programmer, technical writer, all people will sit together and they will discuss among themselves. One project team will present their idea to other team. The other team will give their comments and feedback. The peer may be a senior colleague, senior or chief analyst, or chief architect or technical writer. So the peer team members or the senior colleague from the same organization may review their other peer members from the same organization will review their project, and they will give their valuable comments and best practices to improve the overall performance. So if you take the 4th type, it is called walkthrough. Walkthroughs means it is a type of technical review where the producer and the reviewed material serves as the review leader, actually guides the progression of the review, traditionally applied to design and code. So during design stage, during the coding stage, the walkthroughs will be conducted. In case of code walkthrough, test inputs may be selected and review participants then literally walk through the design or code. So the walkthroughs will be conducted during after design and coding process. The code walkthroughs will try to identify the logical errors or inefficient codes will be replaced, and the maximum effective coding techniques will be followed. The testing inputs will be given and it will be tested for its effectiveness, and checklist and preparation steps may be eliminated. Usually the walkthroughs will be conducted during the design and coding stage to maximize the efficiency and throughput of your project. Next comes the technique called inspection. So inspection means it is an informal evaluation technique where the requirements, design, code are examined in detail by a person or group of other than the author to detect the faults. Usually the inspection will be conducted by the experienced inspection team or the auditing team. Inspections are moderated meetings in which reviewers list all issues, defects they have found in the document. So after the inspection, they will list out all the defects and errors in their project, and it will be addressed to the development team. The goal of the inspection is to repair all the defects so that everyone in the inspection team can approve the work product. So once the inspection is done, the inspection report will be generated that will be given to the project development team so that they can follow the comments and review points given by the inspection team to improve the overall performance. So the inspection is conducted by experienced third-party inspection team. So if you take the inspection process, so inspection planning will be done and overview of the inspection will be created. Individual preparation, each and every person in the inspection team will have their own checklist and they will prepare themselves for the inspection process. Actual inspection meeting will be conducted and they will note down the defects and errors, their points and comments, and they will ask the people to do the rework. Then the follow-up action will be taken to eliminate the defects and errors found during the inspection process. So from the template, you can see how the inspection log. So while conducting the inspection for a particular project, they will follow a template or a checklist where when during the inspection, they need to make a document. So that will contain the document name like contact royalty subsystem, vision and scope document. What is the version of the particular document 1.3? How many issues are found in the particular document, when the review was conducted, and who are all the people involved during the inspection process, like the team members like project manager, vice president, requirements analyst, senior quality assurance engineer, and senior programmer. So they are all the people, 5 people involved in the inspection process. How much time they spent, what are the documents they brought, what is their role in the particular inspection process, everything is mentioned. And what are the issues found during the inspection, like issue 1, say the section and page is global, identified by a particular team member. And what is the issue? The team standard contract should be replaced by with the pro performance contract. The second issue is the section 3.1.1, line number 165. So it is found by a particular team member. So the content of the cells in the table are out of order. So like that, they will note down all the points, what they found, what are the defects they found during the inspection process. So it is a typical inspection log example that will be followed during the inspection process. So the same way we will conduct the code reviews also. The code review mainly focuses on the coding part, the actual programming part. This is a special kind of inspection in which the team examines the sample of the code. So the special codes will be taken into consideration, and it fixes and any defects in the code. In code review, a defect is a block of code in which not properly implemented its requirements. So if a particular requirement is not properly implemented in your particular function, that should be cross-verified. which does not function as a programmer intended, or which it is incorrect but could be improved. So during code reviews, what they will do, they will take a particular specification, the code which is implemented in the particular specification will be taken into consideration. Say if I am evaluating the security module, login and authentication module. So we'll take the login component function, and we'll check whether it accepts, validates the username, password, if whether the standards are followed during the password verification, whether it accepts uppercase, lowercase, special symbols, reverse of the password. So like that, they will validate, and they will try to improvise the specification as per the standard. So if you take a sample general checklist for reviewing software documents, so while conducting the review meetings, we will maintain some checklist as well as documents while performing, because it is a review process. So we need to maintain checklist, and the checklist should contain the following aspects. Say the coverage, code coverage and completeness. So that should check the essential items, irrelevant items, the technical levels, the goals, the documentation and better documentation parameters. And if you take the correctness of the review, to check the correctness of the software, say whether are there incorrect items, contradictions, ambiguous in the software or not. And to check the clarity and consistency, they will take the material and statements in the document are clear, the examples are clear, useful, relevant to the document or not. So during the review meetings, they will check for the completeness, correctness, consistency, ambiguous, and the documentation aspects. The same way, the checklist used during the review meetings will be, it should check for the clarity, consistency, the diagrams, graphs, illustrations used in the project, terminologies used in the project, a glossary of terms, technical terms, or correct, complete and incomplete, writing style, as well as the references and aids used in the project, like document comprehension, abstracts, introduction, table of content, topics like bibliography, indexing, annexures, figures, numbering, tabling. So everything, say if you take any project, we'll have all those components. So everything will be checked during the review meetings. So the diagram, the table gives you during the review meeting, what are the attributes we are checking. So the various attributes that are checked during the review meetings are the completeness, accurate prices, unambiguous, clarity, consistent, relevant of the project, feasibility study, code free, testability of the project. Say relevant means, is the statement necessary to specify the future? Is there extra information that should be left out? Is the future traceable to an organizational customer need? Like that, each and every parameter of the software attribute, the software quality assurance attribute, like completeness, accuracy, preciseness, clarity, consistency, relevance, feasible, code free, testability, all those things will be checked. So you just go through the content. So far we discussed key topics like we started with what is software quality assurance, then we gone through the activities of software quality assurance, like desk check, peer reviews, walkthroughs, inspections, and audits. So they are the basic concepts only, like what is software quality assurance, what are the attributes, and the software quality activities like software reviews, inspections, and audits. I think already I uploaded the PPT. So you go through the concepts. If you have any doubt in these concepts, we will discuss tomorrow. Any doubts so far?
No.
No, ma'am.
And I think tomorrow 4 to 4:30, I will upload the, what time you like to take the MCQ? Which time it will be convenient for you, because I already prepared the MCQ. you want to today? What is your MCQ?
Today, neuromorphic computing.
Okay, who is taking that?
Manjunath sir.
Okay, tomorrow. So tomorrow, what time it is convenient for you?
Anytime is okay, ma'am.
Okay, you discuss among yourself and mention the time.
Okay,
So that
ma'am.
time 5 minutes before I will upload.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so just to go through the concepts. If you have any doubt, you ask me in the next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Shall I end the meeting?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.